Could have transmuted 3 strikes with Astro instead of 2. Probably I was meant to do that. Deck actually did a pretty good job getting as far as it did, so whatever. I'd sort of like to go this way, but I think there's just too many fights over there. It's a lot easier to get into this part of the act. Self-repair, claw, or FTL? It's between self-repair and FTL here. I like self-repair. Self-repair is really good in acts where you're trying to fight a bunch of elites in Act 1. Has been my experience. Scrape is a strike plus-ish. I mean, might actually be a strike minus, but Doom and Gloom fixes our block issues or damage issues. Does not fix our block issues. Jorbs is a jewel thief. Prove me wrong. It's gonna be tough to prove that I'm not a jewel thief. Perhaps you could actually help me with the process of me proving that. If you could, for example, give me information on jewels which would be easy to steal and show me how to like breach the security systems around them and steal them, then I could prove that I wasn't a jewel thief, because if I had been, I would steal them, right? So if you just sort of set me up to be able to do that, maybe 10 or so, I'm thinking probably at least $1 million value each. That'd be good. It's at 16, dies next turn. I don't get to self-repair though. Oh, I do get to self-repair. Wonderful. I think I played that fight wrong and then just got lucky. Force Surge is fine here. It's a very good card against Gremlin Knob in the Act 1. Loop, Glacier, card remove are our 3 options. Loop is significantly less expensive than the other ones. But Glacier is Glacier. And card remove is card remove. Don't have any block from relics. I do have a Doom and Gloom, which makes Glacier better as well. I think it's probably Glacier. Honorable mention to card remove, because strikes suck. No Glacier plus Loop. It's not enough money for those ones. They seem very sharp, yeah. I think being sharp is fashionable now with the new Tesla truck and everything, so. Here at the FBI, we're working on a new CAPTCHA for national security. Could I help you out? The first question is, where did I hide the jewels? Oh, I got the jewels right here for you, FBI. If you know what I mean. The Tesla truck is edgy. Oh, it certainly is. Worth it to try to hit self-repair. I guess it's not then. I'm pretty sure it was worth it to try to hit self-repair. Wait, do I have to like strike there? Probably had to strike there. Oh my gosh, self-repair. I had to strike there as well. Damn it, Steven. Lizard tail. It's been a while since I had a lizard tail. You're not on the beta branch. Is Akabeko good? I mean, it's like a so-so front-loaded damage relic. It's probably sort of like Bag of Marbles-ish. No, it's worse than Bag of Marbles, I think. That does the same sort of thing. I don't know if double Core Surge is any good. We're still at the point in the run where like a Strike plus plus is actually decent. This elite fight, we're gonna be pretty happy just with a card that deals 11 damage for 1 energy, even ignoring the artifact thing. I do have 1 cool headed, so I sort of have some card draw to fit in another Core Surge. I still have 4 strikes though. I think I'm gonna pass on it. Even if it's not great at the end of the run, it seems like it's probably fine here. I think I'd rather have 66 gold than a Swift Potion. It does delete itself. Yeah, I mean that goes back to the thing we were talking about evaluating turn 1 instead of turn like 7. The time that it matters that Core Surge has exhaust written on it is like, yeah, like turn 6 or 7 once you get toward the ends of the game. It's not a thing that you should be thinking about particularly much. It's like how Brilliance is very good even when you don't yet have any mantra. I don't even know what Brilliance is. Fractal Guy, thanks for the 100 bits. Hey. Congrats on Ascension 11. Keep it up. Upgraded Core Surge deals another bit of damage. Deals 15 instead of 11. Brilliance is the X Energy heal card? Is it really? Brilliance is 1 energy, 10 damage, plus 1 damage for each mantra you've gained. Oh. I didn't know that was a card. Two self-repairs. Relics are a little bit garbo. Little bit garbo. Might just take a sweeping beam. Have to kill a variety of things next act, and Doom and Gloom Plus isn't gonna do it on its own. Remember the double self-repair run from earlier? My run with Control, we got 4 self-repairs. The only time I have ever had collector bonus on self-repair. I feel like this is pretty good. Like, just do this and nothing else. I feel like it wins. Ow. Do I have a take on the baseball cheating scandal going on right now? Is that the one with stealing signs using cameras or whatever? They should probably not have done that and should probably be like fined a ludicrous amount of money or something. Let's fucking fine them so much that their franchise stops existing. Let's set an example of them. Could take Coffee Dripper with self-repair and Lizard Tail, maybe. Why find them when you can do something more extreme? Just make them play the next like 5 seasons where the other team gets to know exactly what pitch is going to be thrown, and that's like the rule. And they don't get to know what pitch is going to be thrown, and then everyone can just watch them, like, I don't know, lose 75% of their games. Is one self-repair enough? Sometimes. Yeah, I think we're gonna find out what's in the box. Pandora's box tends to be pretty decent on Defect. Holy fuck, it's over. We won. Is it possible to lose now? What an outrageously good Pandora's box. Do these 8 cards beat the heart? like by themselves? It's close, almost. We're still on 3 energy in Act 2, so it's not really quite that easy. Should have just ended turn, right? Better to end turn than to use the Seek. Think so. My money! Not my money. Charge Battery Plus is pretty good on 3 energy. We have ourselves a Focus Potion. Bullheaded Blizzard. Oh. Bullheaded Blizzard with double Glacier. And another cool-headed already. Against Champ. Champ more like Chump, am I right? Am I right? Tell me I'm right, Twitch chat. I get all the good things from Pandora's box. It was a good Pandora's box. No, my pause was to like work out if I needed to stop. Yeah, whatever. Yes, I was reading Twitch chat telling me that I was great. That's what the pause was. It's simpler to just say that, I think. Full health is better than not full health. Essence of Darkness is insane. Genetic Algorithm's very good too. Essence of Darkness over probably Speed Potion since we're blocking with Frost Orbs. Can I fight elites? I have an Essence of Darkness. That means I can like kill one elite. Maybe I don't want multiples though. Maybe plan on that one. I don't know. Let's go to the first elite. It means sort of wasting a floor at the store that I can't buy anything in, but it's fine. There it is. There's the blizzard that we spent 80 gold on, dealing 6. Been a while since I saw a card that powerful. For one card. It's illegal. Thud. The Telltale Blizzard. The thud. The thud. The thud. Ooh, Capacitor Plus, very good with Essence of Darkness. Maybe I should hover over that a little bit longer in case people don't know what it does. There is a Mummified Hand we don't get to buy. There's a Defrag we don't get to buy. But overall, we're cool. Looks like a sweet turn 1. Guess I do that as well. My thought was that maybe I wouldn't have to use the Essence of Darkness and I could take 2 elites pretty comfortably, but I think we have to use it here. Potion is insane. I don't particularly want another charge battery at the moment. Yeah. I think that the Bias Cog upgrade is better than Resting and better than the Seek upgrade, but both of those other options were okay. This path was bad? Was it? What's wrong with this path? The stores? I think this path has been good. Yeah, I'm okay with this path. I don't know. Equilibrium's like a little bit interesting. I don't know that there are many cards I have that care what turn I play them on though. Like maybe Glacier, but for the most part I have a lot of block cards. So holding particular block cards doesn't matter as much. Maybe dual cast. Problem is, I already have a very large number of high cost block cards. What a great blizzard we've got here. What did I go to college for? I studied classics, and then I dropped out to play poker, and then I went back and did some statistics, and I dropped out to stream. Is there like a... I left. I feel like there's a way that you say that you dropped out of college that sounds more positive. I don't remember what it is. Withdrew. I withdrew. Sure. Sounds reasonable. Unenrolled. Yeah, like my grades were fine, and it was just like the enrollment for the next quarter was coming, and I was like, no. Like, when I left the classics program, I was already making more yearly than I could conceivably make at the end of my career path. So I was like, I don't know. At some point it just started feeling like a chore that wasn't taking me somewhere that was worth getting to. When I went back for statistics, it was with a mind that I might enjoy doing like machine learning or data science or something like that, and then I realized that I could just stream and it was way more fun and had less of the bullshit involved. And if I ever did care about data science or whatever, there were all sorts of ways that I could integrate that with my streaming. And I have like a little bit every now and then, but for the most part, I've just enjoyed streaming more so. We got Bag of Marbles and Akabeko. Seems alright. Good fight. The time that I spent studying classics was incredibly valuable. I don't think that like any of the time I spent at university was wasted, despite the fact that I like didn't get a degree or necessarily like get a job that was based on that degree. All of the time that I spent at university was spent learning things that I cared about and that I thought I could use the knowledge of to live my life. And I have, so pretty happy about all that. Generally, I like Barrage a lot. I don't think this blizzard thing is happening, huh? Do I think viewers would pay me more if I had a degree? I don't know. Have to ask the viewers. What kind of bullshit in terms of data science? Like the stuff having to do with publishing papers and getting research approved and having an outside agent pressuring you to like produce results and stuff like that. The Dominant Fish, thanks for the 2 months. On Bomo show to you as well. Thanks. Oh, that was not the one I wanted to draw. It's okay though, I think. The science is so looped into business now, you can just pursue it from the business standpoint. Yeah, and then like... I mean... I don't think that makes all the problems go away. Streaming has its own weird issues. Basically everywhere that streaming touches large amounts of money manages to become problematic in some way. Data science is a meme, just do actual statistics. Sure. Can I tell you any more about that? Like the bullshit having to do with money and streaming? I mean, it's like anytime you have entities paying for advertising, everything gets fucked. I don't know if I can give you like a nuanced opinion of that because like everything about it is fucked, though. That's just how it is, though. So in this fight, I have to have artifact charges at the right time, and then I win. But if I don't have artifact charges at the right time, it's maybe difficult. Sort of interesting. Oh, I get it next turn. Alright, easy game. I just need to draw Seek next turn, so I don't play these two. You're hoping I would unpack it with examples. Would you like to be recreationally upset about advertising practices with me? Of course. Do you even need to ask? Still haven't worked out exactly how the YouTube algorithm cares about whether you advertise on the videos that you put on YouTube or not. So like 70%, 75%. I think it's less for me. I think my YouTube channel has a lot of people who subscribe and come back and watch videos over and over again. And so probably for my YouTube channel, I'm getting a bunch of people showing up from like video notifications and stuff like that. But in general, something like 70% of the traffic on YouTube is through recommendations from the algorithm. And yeah, I don't know whether or not I have to run advertising on my videos to have the algorithm recommend them more. But it's possible that I do. And just the fact that I don't know is sort of fucked to begin with. Alright, we win next turn, no problems. There's a thing to be said for loyal fan-base building, but will never beat out appealing to everyone. Why not? Hey, Mitch the Cat, thanks for the 2 years. Agbo Musho to you as well. You can't find new interesting stuff nowadays because the recommendations are so aggressively personalized. I get recommended like the same videos that I've already watched like 2 or 3 times, and it's like I don't want to watch them again though, because I already did. Anyway, silly old YouTube algorithm. I think we could take Runic Dome this time. For the most part, we do the same exact thing no matter what the enemy's doing. We don't like have a ton of attacks really. We just play our block cards and we play our scaling when we draw it. And that's basically our strat. Are you a person who does this at all, Denizu? Because you're saying things very confidently as though you're a person who knows what you're talking about. But the things that you're saying do not sound practically like you actually know what you're talking about. Perhaps something worth considering. A couple of the biggest lies, I think, in content creation are, one, more views is better. That's like, the only world in which that's always true is if the only thing you care about is more views, but Like, if you care about more money, you can get that with fewer views. If you care about, like, having a happier life yourself, you can get that with fewer views. If you care about entertaining people as well as possible, you can get that with fewer views. Maybe it's just that one, actually. Maybe it's, like, just that. Metrics for content creators are like very specific, and then content creators react to those metrics, and I think sometimes they could benefit from thinking about whether those metrics are what they actually want to maximize for. Don't think I ever need a zap. Well, okay, I have a compile driver. I have one compile driver, so maybe zap's better than dualcast. Dualcast does all the things with Doom and Gloom, though. There aren't a ton of bad cards in this deck. Maybe Blizzard is the worst card. That's embarrassing. I spent 80 gold on that. I'll just get rid of zap. I have a courier. I can't really get to a store with 2 normalities in my deck, though. I think the normalities might kill me. And also the deck's strong enough to, like, win without them, so... Well, without another 999 gold spent, is what I should say. So I think I just take this option. Upgrade all nullify self-repair. It stops you from being able to increase your current HP. If you want to use self-repair for something other than that for some reason, you'd be able to though. Hey, Ken. Imagine having any damage against Hexaghost. Here we go. Imagine channeling only Frost Orbs for the entire fight and then having Barrage deal 6 times as much damage as Blizzard or whatever the fuck that was. It wasn't 6 times, it was like 3 times. If you never did damage, could Hexaghost scale infinitely? Yep. Hexaghost gains strength. Is reprogram almost interesting here? No. No. But thank you for asking the question, just so that we could, sure you weren't the only person wondering. Could have played Steam Barrier and drawn a card. Would have drawn Barrage and then not been able to play it. Alright, it's probably good that I didn't. If I go seek for like this one and this one, and then just kill it, does that work? Sure. Palettes work with reprogram if you still have focus after playing it. So you keep track of your focus, strength, and dexterity with one number. If you have positive 5 dexterity, that doesn't get removed with palettes because it's not a debuff. But if you lose 6 dexterity from there and then you have -1 dexterity and you cleanse debuffs, you would go back to 0 dexterity. So if the game sees you having overall a negative strength, dexterity, or focus, cleansing debuffs will put you back to 0. If the game sees you overall having a positive of those, cleansing debuffs won't do anything. So you can't have like 7 and then go to 6 and then cleanse debuffs and have it go back to 7 again. But you could get to a point where you had -100 just by playing a card that debuffed you for a really long time, then cleanse the debuffs, and then like play a defrag and have 2. If you wanted to do that. I've never been in a situation where I wanted to do that, but maybe one exists somewhere out there in the wild. Alright, that's my strategy. Strap in for the longest nemesis fight that there has ever been. Gonna take a while. The robot might get cold. I don't think the defect feels cold. I think cold and fear are two things that the defect does not feel. Defect a male robot. What the fuck is a male robot? I don't know. Maybe? I have no real conception of how I can answer that question. Thunder Strike, there's some scaling damage for us. Slowly plodding onward through this act. Our issue is that we're quite slow to set things up and then don't deal any damage. I think maybe we use Cultist Potion for this fight. Wait, that's Cultist? Oh, I thought that was Essence of Darkness. Well, I can still use Cultist Potion for it. I think it's worth fighting this fight. Should be plausible to win, and the reward for it's pretty high. It is a very short fight, but it feels like it's the fight where strength matters more so than other fights that are left, so. Maybe 24 plus 16 is 40. Let's go for the eyes. Red Needle is great, obviously. I think at this point I can recall. It's a little bit unclear whether I will want to rest or not at this campfire. Too bad that I can't really kill the daggers next turn. I guess I can go this one and this one. Ow. Okay. Go ahead and explode. See if I care. Take another cool-headed, I think it's fine. I'm actually at 75. Probably heal in this fight. That's a hand. Maybe not. Is there, like... Is it my fault that we're talking about the global ability to move and produce products being compared to the 1920s? Is that my fault? Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I did something. So there is a self-repair somewhere. I didn't even ban Paj. I didn't do that. Oh, Loot Plus is really useful. Probably slightly too late for Genetic Algorithm. The star is not very good. You go for Ink Bottle. It's a relatively okay relic. It's an okay relic. Power Potion over something maybe? I think I'll save my gold and buy a potion next act. And upgrade this one. My cats like potato chips. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that they do not. Soul win comfortably. Looks like we gain health in this fight. Good fight. Alright. Do I kill with a Dark Orb or with Blizzard? And if I kill with Blizzard, do I wait until it deals 320 before I play it? I feel like it's the right thing to do. Why do I think some people prefer Thursdays over the other weekdays? I think the exciting thing about Thursday is that it's the day before Friday, which is something that none of the other weekdays can say. Like, not even Friday is the day before Friday, right? I think this stream has a demographic of mostly adults. That's why you lurk here every night. Maybe? Probably. 18 to 35-year-old people-ish. That's the thing that the website tells me about sometimes. I don't remember the last time I looked at age demographics, actually. I wonder if I have those. I swear I've, like, seen them before. Fucking 57. My Blizzard is all powerful. 4 damage for every turn played so far in the combat. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. old am I? It's none of your business. None ya. None ya business. I don't think that, like, I don't think that much of the thoughts that we have culturally about age are particularly helpful. I think that what age you are does not limit you in what you can do. It does not, like, mean that you can't do stuff in ways that we often think it does. Don't know what that means, Yawning Angel. You're welcome, Kirsten. It's a very arbitrary way of measuring maturity, age, right? Like, presumably, well, I don't know. What is the thing that you care about when you ask that question? Is it how close somebody is to being dead? You can't possibly actually care about how many days they've been alive on the planet for, because that just isn't actually a thing that matters for any reason. You might care about their, like, physical maturity, which is, you know, a little bit different from how many days they've been on the planet for. You might care about their, like, emotional or mental maturity, which is completely fucking different. It has, like, almost no relevance to how many days they've been on the planet for. You might care about their lived experiences, which, like, you can get to 60 with almost no relevant lived experiences if you try. I don't recommend trying it. Or you can be a 16-year-old with a ton of lived experience already. If you care about my fertility, you can go fuck yourself. Asking me my age because you want to know if I can produce children is like... Yeah, just fucking go fuck yourself. Might care about how much time they've had to do stuff in their life. Just ask them how much time they've had to do stuff in their life. You can be 40 but have worked 40 hours a week and been in a relationship and not actually done that much. You can be 20 and have had the ability to travel all over the world. I don't know. I don't think that the number is a good thing to fixate on. That's really awkward. All of the potions cost 60. Oh well. I didn't have to use any of the potions for the boss fights earlier, so it doesn't matter. Awkward. Be a really nice time to be able to gain a little bit more energy. I'm gonna play defrag every time this turn, so I think I play it first to draw a card. Okay. Having done that, going or Surge Biased Cog looks okay, but it like wastes an energy. Could just go Biased Cog and play Glacier. Just do this. I managed to weaken the Spire Spear, so that'll save me a little bit of health. But I'm still taking some damage here for sure. That algorithm would have been okay on that turn, but I'm still in a position where self-repairs bring me back to full health anyway. Sort of wanting to turn here. Let's turn like this. Let's play a loop. $76, $83. It's a bit greedy. Doggy, how you doing today? I guess I just dual cast and then Doom and Gloom because I want to be able to play Blizzard and I didn't have the energy for it. If I played one of the card draw cards, I wouldn't have had the energy for it plus Doom and Gloom. Come on, little deck. Focus is slowly running out, but we're still blocking for 100. Seems alright. Okay, managed to end the fight with full health. Used 2 potions. Feel okay about that. Cultist potion seems nice. I do have the Barrage, so actually I now have a ton of damage out of that Barrage. And I don't really think I need another Doom and Gloom, and Consume seems actively bad with all the focus, so we're good. Let's fight a heart. will gain 1 ritual, which gives me 1 strength every turn. And 1 of these. I will play this and draw extra cards. Or Surge, Biased Cog. Core Surge, Biased Cog, Capacitor, Save, Seek. I could Save, Seek, or I could grab like Ascender's Bane and a Self-Repair with it. It seems worth 2 health. I don't think it's going to be that important a card the second time through the deck. Because the second time through the deck, I'm going to have a bunch of Frost Orbs already. So the most this could be for is, what, 67? I'm blocking for 49. If it's the multi-attack, I don't have to worry at all. Just wondering if I can save the weak potion. Hard to work out why I would really benefit from saving the weak potion here. Like, we're going super late game before we care about that. I don't think we ever get that late in the game. Yeah, we can just use it. My way to strip the artifact charge would have been go for the eyes, which is theoretically a way. But as they say, Page is not the way. It sounds a lot like Page. Looping a Frost Orb. We will not be taking a lot of damage for the next few turns. Whether we are dealing any damage is, like, still to be tested. Just play this to get 1 charge on Ink Bottle. Yeah, it seems sort of like drawing Barrage is the thing that we care about at this point. Not sure how much the other stuff matters. Maybe that was bad, I don't know. And now we die. Oh, we didn't die. That's good. Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Didn't we say we were, like, not doing this? Boom. Boom. An opinion I have about politics, dude, is that, okay, there are things in the world where they're very complicated, right? and so it's hard to take actions regarding them. But when you have a thing like that, you have to decide, is like talking about this or studying it or learning about it actually going to get me to a point where I'm going to be able to take actions about it? And if the answer is yes, then it's worth it to spend some time learning about it to the point where you can start taking actions about it, and then you like take actions about it. But a lot of like talking about politics is not with that intention, and it ends up just being like not a very good use of time. And there are so many things to use time on, especially in this community where we have to kill the heart so many times. We have to kill it again soon.